All right, love bugs, let's pull a little bit of energy and see what your message is, what you need to know. What does the collective need to know? All right, you need to get yourself grounded, leveled out. I feel like some of you all need to be also not just grounded, but particular about what messages you watch, because I feel like something throws you off, and it throws your heart chakra off, or at least trying to. Yep, soul fragments. Balance is what you need. Balance will be restored. You're going through a restoration phase. Some of you all, you and a person, emotional challenges, resolve the issue. There's an issue that needs to be resolved between you and someone else, or you within yourself. All right, lastly, yep, shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. Something or someone is trying to force you to feel a certain type of way, think a certain type of way. Let's look into this energy first. Let's see who the hell this frog is. All right, lastly, sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. There are two paths ahead. You have to choose. Something is trying to confuse you, or someone is trying to confuse you. All right, reveal this little toad. Who is this? What is this energy they need to be shielded from? What is this energy? The Justice card coming out sideways. So some of you all here, there is a legal situation that's keeping you off balance or throwing you off. Others of you all, unless it's a person that's dealing with this, somebody's situation is causing you to be off balance, or the situation that you're dealing with. Now, somebody here is in between working out some bad karma, some bad energy. There's a karmic debt that's being restored, period. Somebody here is working on it. It could be throwing you off. It could be causing you to second guess, causing you to wonder what's going on. So that lets me know that the right communication is not here between you and a person. There could also be a financial component to it. Some of you all, it could be affecting your livelihood, their livelihood, y'all household, or, you know, there's someone here that's working off like a generational curse. Yep, a curse or something. Give me something else here. There's an attachment to a person, and be it a person, place, or thing, someone is they're working on it. And I'm not lying to you, I'm not faking in front, because the Justice card inverted shows us negative karma, you know, bad energy, bad juju. With it being sideways, somebody here knows what they need to work on, but they're working on it. They're applying themselves. They're not trying, they're doing it. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the Alchemist card? Oh, dang, the Eight of Wands. See, something ain't moving though, and something here is behind, delayed, stalled. The Ace of Pentacles, money. There's a big issue revolving around money, households, or a person here tapping into their North Node, which is their higher self. Now, this could be a person's health for some of you all. This is a person here themselves needing to be restored. This is a person here that needs to, if somebody here has had surgery, they're not better. They're not better yet. So something is about surgery, I just heard. Others of you all, it's detaching from something that could affect their livelihood, the loss of a job, homelessness, you know, going through hard times, money looking funny. The 5 and the 1 equals 6, something they owe, a debt they owe, a big debt. Somebody here is balancing out a debt. Some of you all, yes, it is physical, it's mandated. It's mandated by, you know, the laws of the land. Others of you all, it's a spiritual debt. They gotta pay, somebody here gotta make something right, period. They owe something to the universe, whether it's through, you know, whether it's doing a person right, paying a person back. They cannot just snatch them under this, because there's something here has been mandated. All right, yep. The Eight of Swords. This could be somebody here that's in jail or prison. Others of you all, they have very restricted funds. They're limited. You know, they're not able to maneuver in life how they want to, how you want to. I feel like whatever is going, unless this is your life, I feel like whatever is going on in a person's life is time consuming, and it has caused a significant amount of delays, something to be stopped. Also, it's caused a person here to, you know how you're stuck in the mud, they're stuck. Like, now I'm not saying stuck as if they can never get out of something. They're stuck, tied to it. They got to take care of it. Whatever it is, if it is a person, you know, they got to take care of that person. There's a, like I said, there's a debt here. Let me see if I can get more of this right here. What's the Ace of Pentacles? What's the Ace of Pentacles? Somebody here could be in between jobs, careers, something like that. Households, residence, or something like that. This could also be a person here needed to take up and work a part-time job, pick up another little gig. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Yep, the Nine of Cups and addiction. Here we go, this addiction again. Somebody is having a challenging time putting down an addiction. There's a bad addiction that has caused somebody a lot of karma. And the karma is being balanced. It's being worked on. They're working on it. And things are turning. But I feel like things are turning slowly. This is the kind of person here, because the addiction caused them consequences, repercussions. And there's just no denying or dodging this. All right, Holy Spirit, give me something on the addiction. Unless your person is, you know, tied to, restricted, living with a person that's an addict. Damn. Give me something on this addict. Oh, yeah. Somebody here fighting with an addict, y'all. Kid, God from Zion. They're fighting with an addict that they're in a relationship with, partnership with. This person is a foe, is an enemy to them. They're beefing, they're arguing really bad, and there are a lot of things that have to be sorted out, a lot of opinions. Some of you all, other people are involved here. There's a lot that somebody has a life tied to an addict. Yep. And moving away from that person, detaching from that person is more challenging than what they can say. Now, if a person was to tell you something like, you know, my life is complicated, you know, it's not so easy to explain, you know, because they don't want to tell you I'm an addict or I live with an addict, whether that's a person they're in a relationship with, roommating with, or even family. But there's an addict here. And this person right here is belligerent, hostile. Why the hell is this person so damn hostile? Let me see something here. Hold on a minute. This little hostile person want to stay in this damn energy lately. Well, let's read their ass then. Let me see. What's this hostile person? What is belligerent person? What do you know about them? Dang. Now, the Two of Swords came up. They've made a choice about this person. The person could be childish, or they could have a child with the person. Yep. They've made a choice. Oh, somebody who must have made a bad choice, y'all. I'm sorry to say that. That movie with Tyler Perry, that little girl, her mom was an addict, a junkie in the streets. Oh, God, somebody here got a person. They keep trying to help an addict. Oh, Lord. Because it could be family, or it could be because, you know, I don't know. They with this addict. I don't know who the addict is. Family member, friend, you know, third party, whatever. You feel me? This a motherfucking addict, though. This little motherfucking addict, excuse me. This little motherfucking addict is aggressive. This person is an aggressive individual. But why? Why are they so aggressive? Young-minded, clingy. Somebody here is also holding personal things. They got a bitterness. You know how people you know how people do dirt with people, or people know dirt about you or something like that. You confide in them. It's like a addict is like, remember, you used to get high too. Remember, you used to do this. Two people may have been an addict, right? Two people had a bad addiction. One person got clean. The other person don't want to get clean. But the other person that's not clean is holding that information over the other person. Yep. Somebody keeps reminding the person, remember we both got high? Somebody here did coke pills. Somebody has a bad cocaine. And here comes this drunk again. Cirrhosis of the liver. Somebody here drank real bad, because cirrhosis of the liver comes from alcohol. I mean, they're drinking. Yep. See here, they did bad stuff together. Two addicts. Two people had an addiction. one person is getting better, the other person don't want to get better. You know, it's like that, y'all. So they must be in the same environment or the same facility of each other. God, the addict don't want this person to get clean. And somebody here could be on medicine or, you know, mismanaging how they're taking medicine. But they keep reminding them. It's like somebody here, somebody here cannot live past their past. You get what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Yep. And that's the regrets that they have. So somebody here is trying to kind of like appease and satisfy an addict. This addict wants this fit. This addict gets mad when a person won't give them their fit. So somebody here is not giving an addict money or help or assistance how they once did. Yep. And they very mad, y'all. They mad as a mother lover. Mad, cause this is like cuss you out type of energy, talk trash to you. You ain't ish. You used to do it. Oh, so you better now? Or you forgot? Or you think you holier than thou? Or what if they knew this? What if they knew that? Somebody here is holding personal things against somebody. Yep. It also could have, see that justice card, it could have caused them trouble. Yep. Somebody here is regretting, you know, I don't know if it's regret or they like, man, I wish I would have never fell for that person, dealt with that person, loved that person, cared for that person, or showed them love, helped them. They got some regrets. They trying to pray for them, but it's hard to pray for people like this. Damn, what they did propose to this person? Sure. There's a wealthy man. Everybody ain't wealthy. Somebody here taking their money, period, point blank, taking their money, you know, gifting. Somebody here is the kind of person they did a lot to try to give a person a reason to not want to be a junkie, a drunk, have these bad addictions, but it's not enough. This privileged lady, privileged man. Yep. And this prison that a person is in, it's a mental prison for some of you all. They're guilty conscience. They feel bad because one person is sober or getting sober, well on their way. The other person wants to stay in this addictive-like state of mind and or being. It's a toxic way of living. Somebody here wants to come out of toxicity. See, it's the loyalty. Y'all know who I just saw? My whole thigh start itching. Whitney and Bobby. Somebody here really tried to take care of this person. Somebody got a bad cocaine habit, bad pill habit. Bad, y'all. Yep. And they got, these two right here got children together. They got children together, or they could live together, or they have lived together for a while. Either way, they have rapport with one another. They fight like cats and mother freaking dogs. They got too many cards of aggressiveness, hostility, anger, bad words, fighting. This somebody. I think the person that is still struggling with the addiction. My God, child, they are aggressive. They are the aggressor, but the person is still trying to love them through it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not. I mean, it's not helping. They know it. That's why they want to leave. But somebody who want to take like the child or children, for some of you all, they have these kids. Something here is unsafe. The environment is unsafe. It's unsafe because somebody is a damn addict. The thievery and a journey. This person could have started stealing from them, pocket picking them, taking money to, you know, get their high and things like that. You know, causing them havoc on their job. Their occupation has been compromised. A person here, it seems like a person is somebody's karmic debt. This is one of these unconventional third parties. But this is a bad addiction, honey. It's giving somebody a downward spiral. Trying to take care or carry a person that likes or loves what they're doing. Somebody here really does drink really bad. I taste a lot of different drinks. This could be a lot of mixed drinks, but you know liquor is in that drink. So somebody has an addiction to liquor. Liquor, liquor, liquor. I see martinis, margaritas. Give me one margarita. I'm going to put it in my... They reckless. Very reckless when they drink. Drink or get high. Unexpected money. Somebody here, you know, is waiting on some unexpected money. Something going on some unexpected money. Work, occupation. I heard, what's that thing called? Severance package. Somebody here got laid off. Damn, they can't keep a job. Because they're an addict. It's the person that's in the military. Somebody here's in the military, because the card says military person, or they're dealing with somebody who has become very militant-like, very disciplined. But somebody here is very reckless. And they can't keep a job, honey, when they, you know, they got to have this habit, this drug or this drink or pill to function. It's just not working. Yep, and they didn't start stealing. All right. Sticky fingers. That guy, Sticky Fingers, used to be an artist. They got sticky fingers. I hear that song, The Ghetto Laws is the laws that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. Something, 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 something. That's Mr. Cheeks now, I think. Look that up, child. Put that piece together, because I don't know. Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, and Gemini. There's a bad addiction here. And that a person here feels guilty for leaving a person behind. They've made their choice to leave, but it's the way they want to leave. Okay, namaste.